Welcome to a new daily top Askreddit video. Today's topic. What is the rudest thing you can say during sex? Can you hurry up? I've heard this 30 years ago. You don't forget. Ex-wife had a variation, are you done yet? Eventually I was. Can you cover up your face? Hair up, glasses on. No, wait. Hair down, glasses off. No. Glasses on, hair, oh forget it. Hit the lights. Gob was the only one that could pull that off. I'm gonna hate myself when I sober up. That comment suggests enough awareness that their drunkenness isn't really an excuse. Nah, I'm good right after seeing her naked. This is a thing in some hookup cultures. I've heard some of my gay friends describe hooking up where the two parties strip down and then decide whether they are still interested or not. That sounds so cold, and I'm amazed people can still fuck after that. Damn. I had a dude tell me to stop moaning. Then he told me not to make that face. You're getting one or the other, dude. Stop enjoying sex. It's weird. Real sociopath energy. Mom said it's my turn to enjoy the sex. Before I lost my virginity. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Make eye contact, it's weird. I logically know now that it is weird, and it's also something I would love. I love stealing glances to look at my partner's face. But I still can't look at their face for more than a couple seconds before I get scared that I'm creeping them out and I have to look away again. Man, all I want is to look in someone's eyes during sex. I volunteer as tribute. But also, rip your DMs. I once smiled because I was just happy and he said stop smiling. It's like you're mocking me. This happened to me too, and I get giggly when I'm having fun / teasing. What's that smell? Passion. Fruit left on the counter from last week. I am not gonna suffer your stank in silence. If you need to go wipe your ass in the shower before I suck your dick, I'm gonna tell you. I'd argue more rude is not being properly clean for your partner. Never ceases to amaze me how many grown adults, deep in their 20s or older, don't have good hygiene. Rules of sex should include shower before and brush your teeth out of basic consideration for others. Why is it so small? Is it in yet? Bitch, I finished. Your sister / brother is better. Do you think I'd be your sister's type? Yo, do you think you can set me up with your sister? Worse, your little sister / brother is better. Worse, our little sister / brother is better. An ex was giving me a blowjob once and her teeth kept getting involved, so I said ow each time, and when she did it again I said, can you watch the teeth please? She took great offense, tears and shouting. I think it's okay to give pointers if someone is hurting your penis. Yay, I wouldn't want teeth grinding against my vagina. There's this movie where this woman has teeth in her vagina. The ceiling could use a coat of paint. That's just showing good observation skills. I'd say they're a keeper. I have a friend who likes to say "or small friend" to things that she likes. Usually reserved for cute dogs, tiny kittens, others along that line. For some baffling reason she blurted it out when she and a guy were gonna get down to business. She swears up and down that she wasn't thinking and didn't mean for it to be a comment on his size, but there's no coming back from that. I guarantee that man is still having nightmares about that slip. Holy shit. Wow. She accidentally murdered him. That face you make when you come, it makes you look like a Holocaust denier, just say. This is far too specific to not have happened. R / oddly specific. I play this game with my friend where I tell him the comment, and he has to guess what the title / question is. This will be good for my collection. Thanks. You are very welcome. Please, let us know the results. You should leave the money on the dresser. That is terrible. You should always collect the donation before service, as bad as it might be, is rendered. So we're done, you can go home now. My ex told me that once I felt like a real slut and I hated that. Similar for me too. We'd just had sex and he immediately got up, got dressed and demanded a ride home. TF. Didn't understand why I immediately burst into tears either. Made me drive him home while I was sobbing. You should have made him walk home after that bullshit. X is the real slut. Are you even trying when they clearly are? Morphu's voice, come on. Stop trying to fuck me, and fuck me. Can you not talk? Do you want to gag me? Well, kinda, now. Why can I smell it with my eyes? This makes sense if you're high on ketamine while doing the deed. Had better. A reference to liar, liar. I love how he chuckles to himself several times about having said that. Saw it for the first time last night, funny to see it referenced right on the day after. Your vaginal looks disgusting, I'm not going down there. He was a virgin and hadn't really seen protruding labia. Never had a negative comment since, but still gives me anxiety. Yup. I got, that's different. From a guy with very little actual experience, he had sex with 2 women before me. It made me question everything about my lady parts. A few years later, an oversharing neighbor told me her husband made a rude comment about her outie labia, so she asked the doctor about having it removed. The doctor told her it was normal, but her husband was not. That made me feel better. I think I saw some weird clip of some show once about a girl who was self-conscious and had it removed. She was self-conscious because her mother and sister were making fun of her for it. And all I'm thinking is, why the fuck does your family care so much about that? I'm still wildly insecure about my vagina BC of my high school boyfriend 10 years ago. He had a habit of making fun of me and then saying it's cute. You have roast beef curtains. It's cute. Your breath smells like egg salad. It's cute. You turn corners weird. It's cute. I still can't let people see my vagina unless we're already having sex. I still don't talk to people facing their direction in case my breath smells, and I still am subconscious about the way I walk around corners. If anyone said to me what your ex said, I would have ever been okay with sex. Fuck that guy, and he's probably still a virgin trying to find a vagina that looks like a porn star's. It's like he read up on negativing but didn't fully grasp the concept, or someone tried explaining it to him. So I just insult her. Well, but in a way that could be a compliment. Give her a compliment after, got it? No. Hold on, I'm making a list. Your feet are disgusting, it's cute. Your voice offends me, it's cute. Every time I hear your mother speak, I want to tear off my ears, it's cute. I'm sorry you dealt with that, but I hope you can see humor in it now. It's like the no or fees, but of relationship conversations. Virgin boy never seen anything but the pictures of vaginas in fucking AIM or something. There's a settlement nearby that needs our help, here I'll mark it on your map. My ex grabbed my belly fat once when I was riding him and said you really need to do something about this. I was underweight at the time and had a pretty severe eating disorder, so that made it so much worse. 20 years later I still think about that and am self-conscious about my stomach. Jesus Christ, that's fucked up. Removed. I've posted this several times already, but once a friend was blowing me and really struggling to deep throat. She prides herself in her, average at best, blowjob skills, and she was getting frustrated and said this is so weird, because I've had bigger and it was fine. Like thanks, you know I'm insecure about my dick, so take a shot at that while also giving me a disappointing BJ Mayo. Edit, of all fucking comments to gain some traction. We finished and she looked me straight in the face and said not very big is it, scarred me for life. Now that's emotional damage. Below average at best. Anyone who is good at head can do it with any size. And deep throating bigger is just uncomfortable, like taking on a soda can. I'll take an average sized dude and rock his world any day. She should have just said she's not good at fellatio unless it's hung like a horse and moved on. No shame in being only good at one thing. I'm sorry you got a sucky blowjob and an insult. I hope you've had others to erase that memory since. XX. Really the biggest obstacle is curvature. If he curves up you gotta match that rotation yourself. Unfortunately that crappy BJ was the best I've had, haha. I've only been intimate with 3 girls, and even though the first 2 weren't as good, at least they didn't make excuses. But that was my last blowjob, which was November of 2019. I don't exactly get lots of action lol, but thank you for the kind words. Anything off topic? Once, my girlfriend at the time, in the middle of a nice hajjob, says to me, have you seen the previews for Big Hero 6? Thanks for letting me know you aren't interested in this. I'll be honest, hajobs aren't exactly interesting for the party giving the hajob. But picking a Disney movie to talk about is probably a no-go lol. Hajobs aren't interesting for the party receiving the hajob. Hajobs are great as foreplay or as intermission idling. But they are the plain oatmeal of sex if it's the main course. I have a hand myself and I have quite literally given myself thousands of hajobs. No one in the world gives me a better hajob than me. Perchance. Another person's name. Osh, yes, another person's name. Another person's name. Yeah, that would be pretty fucking annoying.